We are live. Hello there, Carlos Martins here, and today we are going to talk about strategies. We are rolling out this AI trading agent. It's a new tool, and nobody seems to care about what it does. Everybody do does care about the result, how much money you can make with this tool, and what kind of strategies you can use to make money with these tools. Of course, we are talking about the stock market, futures market, so past results are not the same thing as future results. But today, I will share with you three strategies that we are using here and that you can replicate on your tool, your price on rails trading agent, like easily without any kind of trouble. First, I'd like to thank you so much for the presence, and I will share with you my screen where you can see what's going on. And actually, we have already question here. Will it trade for me? Kevin, yeah, the tool will trade for you. It's a trading platform, and I'll talk a little bit about this in this quick presentation. And it will trade for you under your control. You tell the platform what to do, and then the platform will perform the trades. But you are in control. You can trade alongside the platform. You can let the platform to trade alone, and you are in control. You can choose what the platform will trade, which tickers, time frames, like the way it will trade. And it actually, I'm doing the presentation inside my server, so you can see the platform trading in real time. So while we are doing this, the markets are live. I will share with you strategies for futures. So they run 23 hours a day during the weekdays from 6 p.m. for today until 5 p.m. for tomorrow. So right now it's 7:30 p.m. New York time, and we are live. The platform is here trading for me while I make this presentation for you guys, okay? So let's begin with what's like to trade with the agent. First, forget about only the trading platform, only the tools, and only the technology itself. Like to trade and the tools that you have to trade, they are one third of the process. You have to analyze what's going on and then like take off the outliers and then do it again, repeat, trade, analyze, and repeat, trade, analyze, and repeat. First, let me give you this disclaimer. So this is the disclaimer. Of course, we don't. Let me come back here. Okay. We don't want to tell you that this is certain results for the future. This is a stock market, futures market. Past results are not the same thing as future results, okay? That said, let's go through the presentation. First, before AI, and we are in a new world today, like we are in 2025, we are not in the same world that we were in 2024. For 2025, the trading agents, they are doing a lot of the jobs, a lot of the heavyweight lifting are being done by the agents, the so-called AI agents. And what was very hard to do to walk through path before, that you should go to learn and to understand things. And now it's a pavimented road. It's a new, analyzed, like with guardrails, pavimented road. You have a new path, very clear, very clean, and like you just need to follow. It's analyzed. You just need to follow the path. It's easy. You don't have all the threats that you had before when you didn't have a path already done for you. So today with the AI agents, what we are seeing is that we have a path, a clear path on how to do stuff. If you don't know how to do stuff, you can use an AI agent to guide you. And the same way that the AI agents, they need you to have this common sense, the human common sense, you need them to have all this knowledge in real time on what should I do now? What should I do now? I know what should I do like in 2 hours, in 3 hours, but now it's the big question. What should I do now? And this is what the agents will do for you. And using the same metaphor that I'm showing you guys here, the trading platform is like the car, and the AI trading agent is like the road. So when we talk about the AI trading agent, a lot of people get lost on what is this thing? What is this thing doing for me? And actually, this is the boundaries. This is the rail. That was the name of our AI trading agent. Is price on rails. It's the rails. It's the road. It's the framework where you are inside that will bring you from point A to point B with no doubt. You don't have any threads. You don't have snakes in the middle of the way. You don't have like jungles. That's already clear and clean and sanalized for you. That's what the AI trading agent will do. It is the path for you, the new road for you to go through point A to point B to achieve what you want. And everybody forgets about it. We have third pillar of this, that is the trading reports. The trading reports, they are like the maps. You have the car. You can have any trading platform. You can have any car. Have a small one, a big one, a sports one. You can have a collective one, a bus. Doesn't matter. Since you have the road and the maps, you get there. Okay? So the trading reports, what's going on with your trades, they are incredibly important for you to achieve your destination. So the trading reports are the maps. The AI trading agent is the rails. It is the road, is the path, the new, clear, and beautiful path that you have ahead. And the trading platform, of course, is the tool that you use. It's like the car. You have your preferences. You can like change it whatever you want. You can use more than one if you want. Like today, I want to use this. Tomorrow, I want that. But it's taking you from point A to point B for certainty because you have the road, that's the AI trading agent, and the maps that are the trading reports. And here, a little glimpse on what are these things. First, the price on rails, the number one, the car, the platform, okay, the trading platform. Here we have an image, and of course we are inside the server here, the platform here. I'm doing this from inside the trading platform. So the platform will show you here your real-time charts and shadow the prediction, the future prediction, the next 5 bars. And in this other picture here, you have what happened after that. This is a 60-minute chart of S&P futures. And here you can see what is predicted and what's the reality. This is the trading platform. This is the thing that's going to show you how to do stuff, okay? The AI agent is calculating for you the predictions, and the platform is where you are inside, like the car. Here, number 2, the AI trading agent. Here is the configuration screen for the agent. What I want to show you here is like why we have this name, the rails. You have reports. You have a lot of different bias for your trading. One of them, what happens when I have a loss? What happens in the next trade when I have a loss? What happens in the next trade when I have a missed trade? Or what happens if I have 2 losses in a row? So all these statistics, we are calculating them for you. And you have the reports. Inside the platform, you have the reports. And with those metrics, you can configure the platform. And actually, this is what I am sharing with you today. The configuration of the platform based on the metrics, the reports, to have the same results in the long term, not for one day, but for 2 weeks, for 1 month. You have the same configurations, the map for the path, okay, where to go, what roads to get to achieve your destination faster and safer. And this is our road, this is our rails. Since you have this configured, you stay inside those rails. Even though you want to trade alongside the bot, and when I say to trade alongside the bot, it's a complete new feature. You can interact real time with the bot. You can put an order and the bot will understand what we're doing, and then you adapt the trade for your new quantity, for your new average price. Or you can just start trade and ask the bot to exit the trade, or you can take a trade that the bot started and exit the trade manually by yourself. So everything that you can do here, it's unprecedented. We don't have any other features like these in the market, any other platform like these in the market that is reacting to you in real time with the trades. And of course, I can show you how to do this. But first, I want you to understand that first we have the platform, the trading platform, our car, okay? Then we have our road, our rails, the rules that keep us on track. And last but not least, we have the reports, the maps. What's going on with these trades that I'm doing here? So after 1, 2, 3 days trading, you have a clear path behind you. And then we can analyze that. And this is not rocket science. Inside your dashboard here, you have this menu, report, and this report menu here has all this information that I'm telling you. So based on this, we can have the 1, 2, 3. We can have all the pillars, the premises for a successful trading. So we have walked the path before, and you don't have to. We can give you a way to do that. And to do that, I'm going to share with you right now the three best strategies that we have right now here inside our company. And you are going to see when I share my trading platform with you, you are going to see that I have 10 different strategies going on here, not only 3. But that's why we are doing this. I'm sharing with you best 3 strategies, but we have a lot of different ways to interact with these. And you, of course, can have your own ideas since you start trading, but you don't need to have this learning curve before trading. You can have these while you're trading with some rules that are already like proven, like you have a real proof of that they are working. First strategy, and all of them are trading futures contracts, the CME micros and E-minis. First, we have the micro S&P and the micro Nasdaq, the micro MES and the MNQ. And this is a hybrid execution because we are using paper trading and real trading like together. We are using both brokerage accounts together to enhance our trading by using the statistical leverage that we have. Translating that to English, we are going to paper trade the regular trades, and after one loss, because we have a very good bias after one loss, this system switches to the real account and then trade the real account, that specific trade. After that trade, it comes back to the paper trading account. It runs smoothly, it runs automatically. You don't need to do anything during the trades, and you don't need to stop the agent, like it takes care of itself, unless you have a problem with your broker account or your brokerage account. And then you need to deal with that account because it's your account, it's in your name, the agent cannot deal with the broker, the paper work for you. But besides that, it handles everything, and it handles everything clearly in front of you. So you can see what it is doing and you can interact with it. The first strategy is to paper trade everything from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So it's using the trading hours with the MES or MEQ. I do prefer MES, but the same strategy works for both contracts. And we are changing to the ES after one loss. And you stay into the end of this presentation because I will share with you how to have access to this PDF with the information, and you can like just copy that inside your platform. So after we have one loss on these trading here, the system will switch from 1 micro to 1 mini, and I put the code of the mini here, right here inside the configuration. After one loss, and that's it. Then you configure the system and it will trade for you. We have a report for this in our website. If you go to translatestocks.com, you see the price on rails menu, and inside the menu you have these reports, one for the micro S&P, another for the micro and BT, the micro Bitcoin. That's the third strategy that I'm going to tell you today how to use. And this is the report that shows why we are doing this. So on this report, we have what happens after a win, a loss, a missed trade, and 2 losses in a row, 3 losses in a row. A missed trade is a trade that the order was there, but it was canceled before it started because the take profit occurred before it started. We are trading with limit orders, not with market orders. So we have some missed trades, and this is a trade-off. Like actually we tried with the market orders and with the missed orders. What happens is that when we have a loss with market orders, the loss is on average is 5 times bigger than when we have limit orders. So that's an astounding number, and we do prefer it's a trade-off that pays off actually for us to use limit orders instead of market orders. And we have here another column just to measure that how many orders inside these 814 were missed. So we have 17% missed after a loss, 5% missed after a win, but still we do have an average P&L that's much higher after one loss. The trade that occur after one loss is much higher, the average P&L, than the other kinds of trades that we have. Since we have the win rate is not changing that much for each kind of trade that we are doing, but the result of that trade is considerably increasing after one loss. That's why we have this first strategy based on switching from a paper trading to a real account. Actually, we are trading only this line here. The other lines, the platform is paper trading inside it without sending anything to the broker, only to have the statistical report to know when we are after a win or after a loss. And after a loss, it like triggers to the real account to send this order there. So that configuration that I showed you before, this one, where am I here? This one is actually everything that you need to do to make this strategy run with the MES 1 minute intraday chart. And I know that what you're thinking, like 1 minute is too short, but it's actually the agent that's using the 1 minute chart is not you. If you want to, you can do with it, but it's the agent that it's using. And here you can say like, actually, Carlos, he doesn't know how to count because it's like strategy 3 before strategy 2. The reason is that we sent the email with strategy 1, 2, 3 numbered, and this strategy is similar to the first one. So I will make strategy 1, 3, 2. The last one will be the second that we had in the email. Strategy 3, that is actually the second strategy that I'm showing you today. is doing the same thing, like using micros and minis with S&P and Nasdaq, the ES and the NQ, but with 10 linear entries, with an averaging down strategy up to 10 linear entries. And you can see that you can make this a little bit flexible. I am using 16 entries on my bot, but you can do with 10 linear entries. What's a linear entry, an averaging down linear entry? You guys should have listened about a martingale before. Martingale is when you lose, you double down for the next round. So if you lose a trade now with one contract, next round you trade with another one contract. And if you lose again with these two contracts, next round you increase by 2, and then you increase by 4, by 8, by 16, by 32. You double down every time that you lose, you double down your bet until you have a profit, a huge profit that you paid off. And then you have like a momentaneously loss, sometimes a huge loss, and out of nowhere it becomes, when it works, it becomes a very good profit. But you have a high risk, because after 5 or 6 averaging down using this martingale strategy, and you can go up to 99% win rate using this kind of strategy. But after you have the 5th or the 6th entry, your risk is so large that you are like risking the ruin. You are risking lose everything, because the quantities they start to be so big that you cannot afford to have another entry. So you can lose everything using martingale. And to avoid that, we are using the linear entry, not martingale. Linear entry is using the same quantity every time that you are averaging down your position. So let's say that you enter in a position with one contract, and that position is going south, and you're in a temporary loss, and then you decide to increase your position. You increase with another one. And if you want to do that again, the third time, you do with another one again. So you go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts instead of 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That takes a long time for you to get a very big position. The markets usually they come back to where they were faster than that. If they don't, you're averaging down the strategy, and then your target is being the same calculation that the platform does for all the targets that we have, and your target will be like near your average price. And because of that, after the 10th entry, usually you are not having a very large profit anymore. You are actually going to break even the position, and you increase your winning rate a lot, and you do not increase the risk to the ruin risk. And actually you can, like, it's rare for you to have more than 10 entries, and between 2 or 3 and 6 and 7 entries you have an exit, and those exits most of them are with a profit. So you still can have a very good profit with this kind of strategy without risking everything. And you still can, after one loss, it's rare for you to have a loss, but after one loss, you still can change to a mini contract your trade. So you can trade not in paper trade, you can trade for real with one contract to 10 contracts in your regular trading. And if you have a loss in this averaging linear down, you can have after that a single entry with one mini that will not scale to up to 10. It will start and finish with 1. And to have this statistical bias that the after loss trade, again, with the same quantity that you have the first loss with the 10 contracts. And here we have the reports for this kind of trade. The report is very similar to the previous one, but you see that the win rate will be bigger, and it's bigger because you are trading in this way that we like extend the trades. So if you have like a 3, 4, 5 averaging down, then you have a profit. The entire trade is a profit. So your win rate is bigger because of that. But the average P&L, it follows the same logic. The different thing here is that if you do have 2 consecutive losses, because it's so hard to have a loss in this kind of configuration, if you have 2 consecutive losses, then your average P&L after those 2 losses also is very, very profitable. So after 1 loss, it's profitable. It's more profitable than the other entries. The average entry actually is good because you have this statistical bias targeting your entries, your averaging down, so you have more win rates because of that. The missed rate is still on average between 15 and 20% on average. So this is a very good strategy, and you can use that again with the micro S&P and the mini S&P, the micro Nasdaq and the mini Nasdaq. And the third strategy that I'm going to share with you, and again, this screen here is what you need to configure your platform to do this, your agent to do this. You have only this screen here, have to configure this screen here. And I will walk you through that right after this third strategy here. This is actually based on the micro Bitcoin, the Bitcoin futures that trade on CME, the Chicago Exchange. This is not the crypto trading, and we do use the crypto chart. BTC USD is the Bitcoin chart, the coin, the crypto coin, Bitcoin chart, not the micro Bitcoin futures chart. The micro Bitcoin futures chart has less liquidity than the coin. So we have a beautiful chart in the BTC USD where we are using that chart, and then we are halting the orders to the futures micro Bitcoin contracts. The Bitcoin contracts, they are a little bit different from the S&P and the Nasdaq contracts. Actually, the most volume is on the micros. The big contract of the Bitcoin, it's like trading 10% of the volume, I think 10 or 15% of the total volume that we have with the micros in number of contracts. So you don't have a lot of volume there, but you have a decent amount of volume with the micro Bitcoin, the MBT futures. So it's the same way, like MBT K25, the same way you have MES M25 or MNQ M25. You have MBT K25. Next week will be MBT M25 because it has the expiration date every the last Friday of each month. It's a 1-month contract. So you can go with this strategy by averaging linear the same way up to 5 times. So you need 6 micro contracts, up to 6 to trade this, because you have the first entry plus 5. You have up to 6 micro contracts to trade this. And what we are doing here, like we are switching all the entries that we have, that the agent will have in the Bitcoin chart, we are switching all of them to the MBT contract. So all the entries will be switched to the MBT contract, and we'll trade the strategy is trading the MBT contract. And what's kind of crazy, and we have this entire report on our website, also the translatestocks.com. We go like there with the price on rails. You can see this button here, like 100% win rate. What's crazy about this strategy is that the original strategy, it's running on the Bitcoin charts. We're not trading Bitcoin, but the strategy is running on Bitcoin charts. For that strategy, for that Bitcoin charts entries, we don't have losses. Like we are trading for 3 weeks now in this kind of strategy, and we don't have losses. Of course, when you switch to the micro futures, some of the missed entries that you have for the Bitcoin chart, you will not have, they will not be missed entries for your entry. So it's a little bit different. But since you have no losses in the original strategy, anything near 100% win rate is very good. So this is a very good strategy because of these. And here we don't have like statistics for after losses because we don't have losses. But what called our attention to this strategy is the amount of missed trades that we have. After one missed, because some trading hours are kind of tricky for Bitcoin, after one missed trade, you have a more probability of having another missed rate. They are higher probabilities of you missing a trade with this strategy. 70%, 70% or 60%. On average, you have like 68% of missed trades in this strategy. It means that every 10 entries that you have, 7 you are going to cancel the entry because you have the take profit before the entry is filled. And that occurs because the way the standard deviation of the Bitcoin works vis-a-vis the absolute number of the scale of the chart, $100,000. And that said, that's very good. I have a lot of explanations to you guys if you are interested in understanding why these things run this way. But we do have this kind of view when we go with 100% win rate strategy. All these zeros in blue here are the missed trades, but we have a lot of, like, seems like a forest, a lot of winning trades. Each bar here is a trade, an entire trade with an entry and an exit order. So even though we have like averaging down inside the trade, it counts as one trade. And so we don't have losses here. So this is a very beautiful bar chart for you to look, and it's kind of impressive how it works. Of course, I do believe that we will have some losses in this strategy in the future, but the thing is, they are rare, and that's what makes this strategy very, very sweet. And before we jump into the platform here, just behind our presentation, if you want this PDF, this presentation with all the screens that I showed you, you just can shoot me an email at carlos@translatestocks.com, and then I will reply you back with this presentation so you can have all the information that you need. And here, actually, I put the chart of the first day that we trade with the micro Bitcoin strategy using that entry. And we have, it was a pretty good day. We have only one small loss because we were trading without averaging down. We were trading only the first entry. And we have like several entries, like 11 entries. Only one was a loss, and it's less than 10%. Like we were very delightful with that. And after this presentation, I want to show you the actual trading. Let's close this, guys. And what we do have here is, this is the trading platform, okay? I have a lot of information here right now. Let me go by like piece by piece with you guys. First, we have some buttons here on the top bar. You can interact with our LLM, the trading agent that we call Brainy. You have some news, you have the New York Times, and you have here your broker positions screen and P&Ls, like realize how much you pay the commissions and the total raw profit or loss that you have for the day. Okay, your open positions, the quantity, and the P&L for these open positions. What do we have here? Price on rails. There's a button, price on rails here. I will click that button. It will trigger for me, this is the price on rails 2.0. You can have up to 10 different agents working together. Okay, you can have 10 different agents, each one of them trading with a different strategy. I shared with you here 3 different strategies. I'm using those 3 different strategies in 4 different agents because I am replicating the 16 averaging downs, the 10 averaging downs or 16 averaging downs for MES and MEQ. And then we have 6 more strategies running here. And we have the position, we have a summary screen where we can have the P&L for each one of those agents, the total P&L of the price on rails, and we have the global P&L that I have with the broker, because the price on rails here, we can switch between paper trading and real trading. It's showing us the complete dollar amount of the strategies altogether. So we have these $1,200 for the altogether, but the real ones are 463. Okay, the real profit that we have is 463. Let's start with the Bitcoin first. I put the Bitcoin here on the agent number 4. Let me open the chart for you guys so you can see it. Here we have the Bitcoin chart in 1 minute intraday, and we have the predictions, the AI predictions. Then we have the bot. That is the screen that you were seeing in my presentation. This is how it's configured. We have another tabs here, but by default, they have these configurations. You don't need to change anything here. The only thing actually that you need to change is the linear averaging downs, the trading hours that you want to trade, because if you are trading with a specific day trade margins, you can like switch this to 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Or if you are trading with the regular margin, you can trade from the entire for the entire day, from 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. of the other day. Here we are like switching all the entries for the MBT K25. I need to change this ticker to MBT M25 for the next week, and that's it. And here we have the P&Ls of the trading. This is the futures trading, okay? We have here the crypto chart, the Bitcoin crypto chart on the right, but on the left, we have the MBTK25 screen report. And we have here written the number. This code here is different from this real-time code here, because this one is for the MBT and this one is for the Bitcoin, the crypto, okay, the BTC USD. And these results are trading the micro Bitcoin. So today we have the history, the evolution of the P&L up to $500. Yeah, 566. Okay, so this is 28 entries, 7 missed, no losing trades, 100% winning trades, because the missing trades are winning trades. They are winning trades that we missed. That's why they are missed, because the take profit occurred before the entry. So the winning rate was 100%. All the entries were right, and we executed 180 contracts here. The other strategy that I have, the first one, it's actually on the price on rails number 1. When I click here on this little button, this little chart, I switch the charts to the one that I'm seeing. So now it's the MES M25, also 1 minute. And here we have a yellow dot. That means that this strategy is out of hours. So the trading hours, they are configured between 10 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. We are not averaging down. We are changing the contract. We are paper trading. This is the flag that shows that we are paper trading. If it's purple, it's paper trading. Paper trading is the built-in account that we have inside the platform. And after one loss here, we have this switch for the contract MES M25. Actually, if I type a quantity here like 5, I can just change the quantity instead of changing the contract. So I can use the same contract that I have on the chart, MES, but with 5 instead of 1. But what I want to do here is like to use the ES because we pay cheaper commission and it's easier for us to understand, less slippage because it's only one, and have a lot of different reasons why it's better to trade the ES instead of the 5 or 6 or 7 MES contracts. And here are the results that we have for this day. We have, after one loss and second loss, all the other trades were profit. We have, as we count the winning trades, they are 92%. We have 26 entries, only 2 losses. And the other 2 strategies, the 2 and 3, are the same ones, but with the averaging down. So here we have the averaging down up to 16 times. And you can put like 10, 11, 12. It's rare to the strategy go over 10 averaging downs. But you can go like I put 16 here. I'm comfort with 16. No trading hours, like trading when the market stopped, it stopped with the position and then it resumed with the same position. Because I'm averaging down, I want to wait until the strategy close the trade. I don't want to force a close when I have a cutoff. So that's it. And these are the results. We have actually one open trade here. And this is the results for today. We have only one loss here. We have a small loss there, $5, another one, $42. And all of other entries were, if it's not a missed entry, it was profit. Actually, the same way, 36 entries, 94% winning rate. And this winning rate should be higher this way as well because we are averaging down. And we have the same strategy going on for the micro Nasdaq. This is now the micro Nasdaq chart. And actually it's trading. It's the same configuration that we have before, but I changed the contract only. And it's an open trade here. That's on the first averaging down, we can go up to 16. And we have an exit on the first strategy with the MES. So we don't have that open position here anymore. This is the MES, and this is the MNEQ. And we have these 2 contracts open. We can go, as I told you, we can go up to 16 different contracts. So it has a long way to go here in this strategy. But this is the P&L, this is the evolution. And same way, 29 entries for the day, 96.6% of winning rate, only 1 loss actually, and 1 open trade. And that's it. Like all other information that we have here, all other entries that we have here, like our strategy that we are trying. I have this one trading with the 5-minute chart. So we have the MES trading with the 5-minute chart. You can see here that we have a lot of missed trades, and we have then a lot of trades that went well. And we have the same thing for the 60-minute chart, the 1-hour chart. And here we can see that we have 3 entries. We have 2 losses and 1 profit with this strategy. We are using also other strategies with the QQQ, the Qs, and SPY, NVIDIA, Tesla. Actually, from stocks, the only one that we have trades today, and it's yellow because it's out of hours. It was the QQQ. We have a lot of missed trades. We have 1 loss right here in the end of the after hours. We have 2 profits today before. And that's it. If you guys want to have these screens, these configurations, you can just reach out to me at carlos@translatestocks.com or support@translatestocks.com. Just shoot me an email and I will reply back with the PDF attached for you guys. I appreciate a lot the present here. Thanks for having me with you for this almost 1 hour talking about the strategies. And if you want to start your free trial to use the Translate Stocks, you can just go to our website, translatestocks.com, and let me show you how to do that. You come here, translatestocks.com, you go to pricing, and then you go to try it for free. The try it for free has a button here to start your 15-day free trial with a server, all the configurations, and you can just have these bots up and running with your own account. And then you can have a registration account with the broker so we can receive the futures market data for you to receive these strategies and trade these strategies for 15 days for free. And then if you have any kind of doubt, you just reach us out. You can talk to our support with this number here, or you can just schedule a 30-minute demo in our website. We'll be happy to have you for 30 minutes to show you in a private session how to use our platform. And that's all for today. Thank you for the present. See you in the next video.